Today, we're going to explore a mindset shift that can completely transform how you experience life's challenges and unexpected detours. Learning to accept unexpected detours and trust that things will work out for the best. Have you ever had one of those mornings where everything seems to go wrong right out of the gate? You hit the snooze button one too many times, spill your coffee, and then get stuck in ridiculous traffic through no fault of your own. In those moments, it can be so tempting to write the whole day off as just bad and let the frustration drain your positive energy. But what if I told you those seemingly negative events and delays were actually part of a bigger, more divinely orchestrated plan? Think about the survivors' accounts from the tragic events of 9/11. So many of them spoke about experiencing little inconvenient hurdles that morning. A car that wouldn't start, an alarm clock that malfunctioned, unusual heavy traffic that made them late. In the moment, those delays and detours probably felt like huge frustrations and disruptions to their normal routines. But in hindsight, those divine delays and detours may have ultimately spared their lives by ensuring they weren't at the World Trade Center at the moment that unthinkable attacks occurred. Their bad morning ended up potentially saving them. The truth is, as much as we may crave it, life doesn't always unfold in our perfect timing or according to our predetermined schedule or plans. That delay, that unexpected detour, or change in our idealized course can initially feel so disruptive and maddening in the moment. But if we can train ourselves to practice stepping back and looking at those events through a bigger picture lens, we start to realize that a missed bus could lead to an unexpected but fortunate incident. A technical failure forcing you to shift your presentation approach could end up making the talk significantly more compelling and memorable. Even getting a flat tire may have prevented you from continuing towards a much more dangerous scenario up ahead. This brings us to the powerful mindset of perspective. So often, we get bogged down and let those little inconveniences, a broken appliance, missed transportation, slow internet, or other technology issues completely derail us. We stubbornly label those as quote-unquote bad days or bad luck. But what if we started looking at them as purposeful detours or redirections? Think about it. Maybe that frustrating slow Wi-Fi connection is actually a nudge from the universe to disconnect from the online world for a while and spend quality time on much needed self-care activities. Or maybe that bad morning of unfortunate events actually prevents you from crossing paths with a far worse event. Now, don't get me wrong. Maintaining this level of faithful perspective and trusting the bigger process isn't always easy, especially in those heated moments of big frustration and anger. We naturally crave a sense of total control over our circumstances and timing as human beings. So when things get thrown off course, it can feel intensely aggravating. But this is where developing a quote-unquote bigger picture spiritual view can be so powerful. Whether it's faith in a higher power's unseen orchestrations, or just believing in the universe's ability to redirect us towards opportunities for growth and good fortune we may not recognize in the present moment. Trust in the process can bring a profound sense of peace. It's also where the practice of self-compassion comes in, when we can let go of bitterly blaming ourselves for perceived quote-unquote failures or missed opportunities, and instead choose to accept that these could be all part of a grander redirection of our lives. That's immensely emotional, freeing, and empowering. So let's take a look at a few everyday examples of how this mindset shift can change our experience of life's detours. Getting disgustingly stuck in traffic or road delays could actually protect you from a multi-car accident ahead. Missing your train allows you to take a less crowded one later with more peace and maybe even spark an inspiring conversation with a stranger. Plans having to change due to weather or other forces could lead to an accidental but fortuitous incident you wouldn't have otherwise experienced. Going back to my opening story, sleeping through that early alarm and missing your normal commute window could lead to an impromptu but oddly insightful chat with a new friend also chilling on the later train. Maybe it could reroute your whole day in a serendipitous way. The message here is to practice trusting that these interruptions, no matter how frustrated they feel in the heat of the moment, could be powerful redirection forces sending you towards something lucky or eye-opening just up ahead. Daring to embrace that mindset turns every curveball into an opportunity. Remember, friends, you are always precisely where you're meant to be. Life is a journey, not a destination. Every twist and turn, every delay and detour shapes who you become. So embrace the unexpected with open arms. Trust the process with a grateful heart and know that even on the bumpiest roads, you're headed towards greatness. Hey, if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe to my podcast and leave a review on your favorite platform. And if you're feeling generous, share this episode with someone who needs to hear. And until next time, stay awesome, stay limitless, and stay you.